Welcome back to my channel. This video is about Thabo Mbheki, Ramaphosa and Zuma. A lot of people are saying that under Thabo Mbheki, corruption was at its lowest comparing to Ramaphosa and Zuma because they are seeing corruption at the highest level. For continue, please do me a favor, do not forget to subscribe for more latest updates. So let me start off with Thabo Mbheki. A lot of people suggest that Thabo Mbheki was actually a better president comparing him with Ramaphosa and Zuma. This is actually true, bro. You know, Thabo Mbheki actually had his own faults, including the stance on HIV and AIDS, not wanting to see connection between HIV and AIDS and banning the use of drugs that could have saved hundreds of thousands of lives, and downplaying the issue of crime in South Africa, because crime was starting to increase, but Thabo Mbheki was really stubborn that reports were being exaggerated. So what I'm trying to say is that Thabo Mbheki was actually politically stubborn. Corruption and crime was not as high as it is obviously today, but he ignored all those things. He was so stubborn and didn't want to take advices from his cabinet. But I must say that out of all the presidents that we've had after 1994, he had the best growing the economy, bro. Because if you're comparing him and Nelson Mandela, he's actually the one who started, making this economy pick up after Nelson Mandela's government was really horrible, because a lot of people expected Nelson Mandela to really, transform the economy, but it was really horrible. It was Thabo Mbheki that actually made this economy pick up, And under Zuma, there was high drop of economic growth. Ramaphosa, it became even much worse, bro. So when it comes to the issue of corruption, Thabo Mbheki knew that Zuma is actually corrupt. Even while he was the president, he proved the allegations against Zuma that he was actually corrupt, and a lot of people were against Thabo Mbheki for saying this. So this shows that Thabo Mbheki is actually against corruption. Even he cannot really be perfect, because at some point I'm assuming that he was also corrupt, but it is an insult, to say that this guy actually did harm to the economy. So today, as we are speaking, Zuma and Ramaphosa are facing serious charges of corruption, and Fikile Mbalula, who is the ANC secretary, is the one who actually exposed them. The same secretary is the one who, all together with the ANC members, always, bribe the officials, so that the president gets away with their crimes. Ramaphosa and Zuma over Phala and the Nkandla report. The corruption under Thabo Mbheki was not as crazy as it is, to a point that they were bribing the officials to make cases like this disappear, because Thabo Mbheki was actually against corruption. As you guys know, he was fighting Zuma as a deputy president over corruption, like some other stuff. It shows that he was not really as bad as people are painting him to be, bro. The corruption in this country started being at its peak level under Zuma, while he introduced the Guptas, because the ministers, all the government officials were getting away with their crimes, bro. Now, a lot of people were really impressed by Fikile Mbalula, because now they are doubting Ramaphosa and Zuma, saying that these people need to stay away from these political parties, because they need to account for the crimes they did 10 years ago and a few years ago. You guys share your thoughts on the comment section below, what you think, and do not forget to subscribe for more latest updates.